Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Schneider! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistent...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Davids. Schneider. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Takes a shot! De Rossi. Schneider.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get...
It's Van Basten!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Kukchu goes short. Well, now here's a good battle. There's the shot! Well, that pass isn't the best. Serginho. Now the... Messi! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And this is from Mario. Bonucci. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Kukçu. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Besiktas have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
And it's been played through. Chiellini deals with that comfortably. Now it's Shevchenko. That has not gone well. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that was vital. Oh, that's an own goal!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Now it's Batistuta, and he's being shifted off it. Knocks it into space. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Palermo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Van Basten, can he get on the end of this? Serginho picks it up out wide.
Besiktas clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Serginho, clearly...
It's Drogba! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Kukçu. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Kukçu. And it's Serginho. This is a promising build-up. And this is Messi. Romario. Davids. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Kukçu. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Van Basten. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance, surely! Superb goal! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Assegnato al 44esimo minuto, numero 27.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Van Basten. Serginho. He's found a way through. Drives it in. Nicely weighted ball. Shevchenko gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Now it's come to nothing. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Besiktas leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. The second period is underway. Van Basten. Oh, nice touch. Serginho finding himself in space. Besiktas have their second corner now. Kukçu plays it short. Nice control. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Rijkaard. And it's Van Basten. Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Silvestre gets over and intercepts. Succumbs to the pressure. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Can he get it through? That has found him in acres of space.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Serginho gets flagged offside. Now that's well seen too. Rijkaard. It's Gullit. Serginho. Not the most accurate pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Besiktas have their third corner. Kukçu with the short one. Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Besiktas go up by 2 and are looking good.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Rijkaard. Here's Cannavaro. Goes long and straight. Threads one in. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Serginho. And it's Gullit. Gullit. Serginho picks it up now. Header! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20, Drogba. Numero 7.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Numero 17.
Besiktas visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the shot's on here. And here's Mbappe. Verbin! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. He's having a shot! And a neat finish. They are playing them off the park. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's got and a chance! Off the post! Played into space. Oh, Red, nice interception. Rijkaard. Passes short and sharp. Oh, a chance for a shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. And it's going to be another one. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Kukçu plays it short. And this is shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Cannavaro. Davids. Bonucci gets across to intercept that. And here's Mbappe. Cannavaro. To Jordi Alba. Looking for options for movement. Spread neatly. And he's cut it out.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Vermin. Neymar. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. 5 minutes to add. Aimed beyond the defence. Van Basten. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Kukçu. Vermin. Serginho. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Towering header! Well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next? So that's it. It is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Owen, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the man...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
And so a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley. Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. So we're very much on the way now.
There he is, the one they call the Divine Ponytail.
Well, that is his trademark, isn't it?
Yeah, and everything connected to that ponytail is footballing perfection. His guile, his passing, and his goals are things of legend.
No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Darwin. Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. Oh, that is a good ball to... And the finish! Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's gone loose. Oh, he's been caught now. Can he finish? And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That is good progress on the left. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Mendes makes the interception. He's shifting through the gears here. Costa Curta. Kukçu. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, he's burst through. Serginho getting up there. It's loose now on the eyes. And another try. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Vinicius Junior. Costa Curta. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
Now it's Van Basten. Picked out brilliantly.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bonucci. And it's slung out wide, and it's Serginho. Yamal. Now it's Darwin. Bullet. And here's Messi. Van Basten. Van Dijk. And Yamal. Now it's Darwin. Can he get it through? Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Serginho. Batistuta. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nuno Mendes. Roberto Baggio. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Kukçu's cross. Nice interception, well timed. Gullit does well to get it back. Tries to pass it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Besiktas looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Vinicius Junior. And the ball is out of play. Costa Curta. Rijkaard. Bonucci. Van Basten. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he whips it in. Fernandez. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal. Oh, well played, lovely. That's
There
a
will be 1
excellent
minute
interception.
added time.
Serginho. And it's Serginho. So, a temporary halt to the action.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Besiktas sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 33, Batistuta. Number 30, Messi. Coming on the field.
So the action resumes.
Number 11, Neymar. Number 21,
Has been shifted off it.
Puskás.
And it's Kukçu. Puskás has it out wide and in space. He is through here. Puskás, he's had a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Besiktas come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Fernandez. Hullet. Passing nice and neat. Fernandez shifted it to the flank. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. Now can he find a finish? And he lines up a cross. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Van Basten. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. Great chance! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Substitution for Besiktas, number 15.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
27.
Besiktas find a position of real strength now.
Number 8, Gerard. Number 18, Silvestre.
Costa Curta.
Substitutions taking place.
Besiktas
The attendance
still
for
have
this
the
match
cards
was
to affect this game.
96,847.
Gerard. Ball played for Kukçu. Cannavaro. And it's Kukçu. Rijkaard. Showing great feet there. It's Van Basten! Oh, brilliant save. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Milan have the chance to go the other way. Costa Curta. Bonucci. This is a promising build-up. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, super ball! Terrific effort! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And this is Van Basten. De Ligt. That is Gallagher. Now, can they get him away? He's through here. Towering header! And again! And the keeper threw out a limb.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Besiktas are looking to go forward now. Kukçu. Neymar. Roberto Baggio. Great, and the shot! And that's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Now it's Roberto Baggio. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Costa Curta. Kukçu. Gerard. It's a pretty loose pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the shot! And a neat finish!
Van Basten really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Besiktas visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Out of play for a goal kick. Hakimi.
4 added minutes has been
There will
indicated.
be 4 extra minutes. Nuno Mendes. Well-timed, excellent interception. Cannavaro. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Rijkaard. Gerrard. Now it's Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball. Nuno Mendes. That's the end. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
Please join me.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. So all eyes on HA9. This famous stadium, still very much the venue historically for football globally. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found some space. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Kukçu plays it short. Oh, that's neat. Can he finish? And it's been hooked away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's been shifted off it. Seedorf. Now it's Berbatov. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Schneider. And he's had it nicked away. And this is Batistuta. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Messi. And he's worked it through. And that is a little undercooked. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Closing in. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Messi. Batistuta. Oh, well played. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Knocks it into space. Pull it. Nice interception, well timed. And he shoots! Goal! Besiktas! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Besiktas have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's come in hard. It's their second corner of the game. Kukçu goes short. Messi stood his ground strongly. Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. Ronaldinho makes a dash for it. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's intervened well there. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi! Seedorf.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Ronaldinho. He's got away.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's in one-on-one. And he thumps it clear. Besiktas looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent.
There's the shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Melbourne City are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Schneider, can he latch on to this? Schneider, good read, needed to be.
1 minute added time.
Van Basten, now it's Batistuta. Araujo. And that signals the end of the first period. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 33, Batistuta.
Melbourne City get the second half going.
Replace him is
Besiktas are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to play it through. He's being urged to shoot. Cannavaro is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And it's Vieira. Now there... And Berbatov! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Besiktas come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Besiktas have their third corner. Kukçu with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Just eases him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 15, Hullet. Coming on the field is number 16, Fermin.
And this is Berbatov. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Not a bad try by any means. Corner number 2 then. Besiktas are looking to go forward now.
96,628.
And this is Van Basten. Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he was quick to react. Vermin. Looking for the run. Always onto this. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He is through here. Besiktas perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Kukçu. Neymar. Now he's got space here. Dink through. That's been cut out, well played. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Showing great feet there. Neymar. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Just about up to 75 minutes. Schneider. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Silvestre. Rijkaard. He's looking wide. And it's Schneider. Can he get onto this? He has found the way through. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Vieira. Van Basten. Looking for a runner. Well timed, excellent interception. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number
So
13,
changes afoot here,
Leslie.
and from both sides.
Number 9.
Now it's
Van
Berbatov.
Basten.
He's found a
Number
way through.
47,
And a shot!
Coutinho. Coming on the
Another one of
field,
football's
number
and
14,
how moments.
Stoichkov.
Berbatov has
Number
delivered a
29,
really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to
Number
win it.
5, Baresi. Substitutions
Silvestre
taking place.
is always looking to play quality balls. Looking for options for movement. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
And this is the big chance. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. They've got to be quick to recover this. Great ball, and he's in here. Beckenbauer clears without hesitation. Mbappe. Oh, important interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Great vision. That has been cut short. Oh, this looks sharp. Can he get on the end of this? Roberto Carlos. Messi, looking to play him in. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
Please
You
make
look back
sure
on the
to
game
watch
then,
the
Jim.
screen for
Yeah, this looked the
information
most
bulletin
likely
from the
outcome,
regional
but we've
police
had a good
department.
variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So many thanks to... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
everybody,
it might
and
not feel
welcome
like
to
that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of
Besiktas
noise and energy.
against
This
Milan.
certainly matters. And so, a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley. Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. So we're very much on the way now. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, played right into his path. Yamal. Now, what about a counter-attack? Gullit. Van Basten has it out wide and in space. Shapes to shoot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you...
And the shot! And that's a sharp finish! 2, and we've barely begun here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch.
Fallen! No, not the best of headers. Pull it. Besiktas look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. And that's a good ball. They're urging him to shoot. Pull it. And the shot! Yes! Again, in a trice. And they are soaring. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Messi. Tries a shot! Oh, it's hit the post. This time, surely! A whisker away from making it 4.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Kukçu goes short. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. That's an excellent interception. Drogba. And now a sudden chance to counter. Brilliantly cut out. Serginho.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he get on the end of this? Thinks about the shoots! Besiktas have their second corner now. They've played it short. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And this is Hullet. Played backwards here.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Cannavaro is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Messi. Good read, needed to be. Oh, super ball. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen.